And welcome back to Crypto Hawk channel. Got an awesome show lined up. That's faux show. Not gonna believe it. All the connections, they're all coming through. We're gonna be hitting up Europe. We're gonna start with the Visa one here. Let me start off first with this. My name's Crypto Hawk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. I just read off articles and show you evidence. If I tell you to do something, don't do it. If I tell you to buy something, don't buy it. I am the worst person who could ever give you financial advice. Next, when this black swan hits, I want you to be ready. Okay. That's having gold and silver. If you don't have a lot of money, get silver. If you don't have any money, get a loan. Okay. I got a loan when I bought all my crypto. And for about half my gold, I've taken short term loans out to get my gold. Okay. Since I started buying gold, gold was at like 1800, 1850 an ounce. Now it's 2,500 bucks an ounce. Silver, I'm pretty sure it was 25 bucks an ounce. Now it's 37. So silver went up 30%. That means if you had 3 grand in silver, you now have 4,000 in silver. You just made $1,000 in less than a year. When we're gonna have a bunch of black swan events, okay? Or we're going to have a bunch of events that will culminate into a black swan, a global shutdown. Maybe it's systematic. I don't have all the information. What I do know or feel, what I do feel is that systematically different countries or different areas will be shut down at different times. And then we're going to need a savior. The government's all running crypto parallel already. To the old system, we already got crypto running. So we have a bunch of events happen, people get afraid, they shut down the banking system, whatever it is. And then, well, just like that, it turns back on with crypto. Imagine that. Now, what's going to back all the cryptos? Gold and silver. Go to my channel. I have gold and silver coins for sale. I make no money, no commission, nothing at all on them. I do make money off necklaces that I occasionally have and crypto wallets. So go to my channel. Let me click on it now. Now, only certain countries can buy them from me. So, I messed up. Okay, go to community. Oh, wait, no. If you go to my channel, you'll see home, videos, shorts, live, playlist, community. Okay, go to videos. Click on that. Let's go with the first one. Kaboom, Nigeria green light, first crypto exchange. We click on that. I got 268 views in like 2 hours on that video. 15 products. 15 products is what I sell on YouTube. Go to the right about 5 inches, you see the word more, M-O-R-E. What pops up here? A gold coin from AppMex, a half-ounce coin from Walmart, and these other gold coins. This one's probably gold. And there's a couple necklaces in there. 3, 4, 5, 6 necklaces, which I do make commission on. For every $1 I have in cryptocurrency, I got 8 to 9 bucks in gold. Think about that. I'm more of a gold maxi than anything else. I got all my crypto about 4.5 years ago. Haven't bought any since. I don't doubt crypto. I'm only going to put in 2 months worth of pay. But what I did is I took a loan. So over the course of about a year and a half, I paid off. So I bought all my crypto with none of my cash. Some of my videos said I used half. I didn't want to really. Actually, I used almost none of my cash to buy my crypto. I kept my cash safe, borrowed other people's money. Okay. Paid it off a year and a half. Not worried about an interest rate. What I'm trying to worry about is get, 20, 30, 40,000 XRPs or something. Maybe more. I'm not saying how much I got. But if you had anywhere 10, 20, 30, 40,000 XRP, back when I was getting it 15 cents a piece, that's actually pretty good. But I think now if you have even 5,000 XRP, you're good to go. If you have any more than that, not necessary unless you're just trying to be super rich. But then again, what if you get super hacked? So that's the thing. I got 2 months worth of pay from 4.5 years ago, 2 months. This was pre-pandemic and everybody's paid more hourly wages go up since then. But if you go back 4.5 years, I was getting an average pay 2 months worth, but I borrowed all that money. So if you need gold and silver, get a loan, pay that off over the next year and a half. If gold doubles and triples, pay off the loan. There you go. Now you don't know anything. All right, first 5 people to show up: Danny Boy, Bob Liberty, Abel, Donna A, and Kelvin Vaza. Vaza. I found out today I'm officially third time COVID. So I think I caught it in 2020, 2021, 22. I skipped it 3, and then here I got it in 24. So I haven't had it for a couple of years. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I went through 2 years without getting sick at all. So I had them jamming those things up my nose, and it came out positive. And I think through the middle point of it now, starting to get on recovery. I think by what is today? Tuesday? I think by Friday, I'll be good to go, and I can start working out again Sunday coming up. Right here, it's Tuesday in the United States, so 5 more days, I'm gonna start working out again. So I'm just gotta. I'm trying to rest, but it's hard because it makes me cough when I'm sleeping, and I got Vicks vapor rub and shit on, trying to all these different things I got going on. Tomorrow, my friend has, let's just call it HQ, and then Ivor. I'm not going to say the full words and all these things. So I'm going to try the HQ and the Ivor. I'm not going to tell you why I'm going to try them because this channel is censored. So I'm just going to try them. Okay. And maybe I'll make a super fast recovery. Who knows? So I'm a little bit under the weather today. It's kind of a little bit hard to breathe too. So I'm not going to be as outspoken and wild and crazy and shit. I'm trying. It's tough for me just to talk right now because that beer flu thing kind of gets on the lungs and it's hard to like breathe. So, but I heard if I suck on nicotine lozenges because it has nicotine in it and it blocks the nicotinamide receptors. So I'm gonna talk to him about that. I don't smoke or none, but I might suck on some nicotine lozenges tomorrow. But anyhow, I don't know too much about this, so some of you guys are way more skilled in it. I'm trying to bring you crypto information. That's what I do know. So if everybody brings a slice of pie, then we have we have a whole one, right? I bring what I bring, and you bring what you bring. Okay, here's our first article. My buddy's a smoker, never got to bed. Yeah, because it's the nicotine. Here's what they said. I don't want to get all into this, but they're saying, "Oh yeah, hey, I'll tell you, it's a secret." Because I have somebody in the other room that works for a medical facility. A doctor told this person over here, about 50 feet from me, that one of the things you can do if your friend's already in the hospital and stuff, don't put them on a ventilator. Give them nicotine lozenges to suck on. What? And he said because the nicotine blocks the nicotinamide receptors, so the bear flu virus can't attach to it, and your friend won't need the ventilator. I'm like, oh. So yeah, it was one of those kind of doctors where he's like, and if your friend smokes, tell them they'll be a-okay. And I'm like, damn, that was interesting. But okay, nicotine pouch or patch. N-acetylcysteine. Let's see, he's also anti-vaxxer. Me too. I mean, it's like a cold. What I got's like a cold. It's like first time I got sick, 2 weeks. It was all bad. Second time, 1 week. This time, like 3 days or something. Cannabis. I'm not taking that shit. I'll smoke a cigarette or something before I get fucking injection. Okay. Oh yeah, I quit smoking like 5 years ago. 6, something like that. I smoked for like 15 years. People like, Crypto Honky, seriously? Oh yeah. I started smoking around 2003. I got like divorced or something back then. I was 33. Got divorced, started smoking, and smoked all the way up till 2018, 17, 18. Not good. All right. Let's look at this. Visa. Here we got Visa, massive Ripple partner, and Revolut. Now, Revolut's always kind of an interesting one because it's a payment system out of London. Ripple has an office there, by the way. And you got Revolut, and they have really fast payment. What I think this is, okay, opinion time, right? I think, look, London has got the power, France, Switzerland, I think is where they all meet. But all these people got power all around in Europe. And then they meet in Davos, Switzerland as the center. But I think there's power brokers in Europe that control the world, actually. And Revolut is one of these forms of payment that I think that came from like an Elon Musk kind of a deal. And but America's supposed to share stuff with our owners, which is England, of course. But let's get off that subject. But that's just what I think kind of Revolut is, because they have like fast payments and stuff for cheap and it doesn't cost anything. I think Revolut got this from like Elon Musk kind of a deal. When Elon Musk 20 years ago was told to sit down and shut up with all this payment stuff, I think the English, like MI6 or something, went over there and gathered up all of his payment methods, and they took that shit to England. All right. Visa has launched a cross-border business payments partnership with London-based fintech Revolut. Now, this is interesting because I have evidence to show you that Revolut actually started with MasterCard. We both know from Crypto Hulk channel, both Visa and MasterCard heavy Ripple partners, okay? The collaboration was announced Tuesday, August 27th. It allows instant card transfers. Now think about this. The only people we know that do instant card transfers is Ripple, XLM, XDC. But somehow Revolut is in here. That's what got me interested, is how is this possible? Well, now that we know it's with Visa, that makes all the sense. I'll show you this in a minute. I got some very cool deep dive information to show you here. With Visa Direct, Revolut business customers can send funds around the world in real time. I'm going to tell you something right now. Visa Direct, that's Ripple, all right? It says the payment arrives in the recipient's account in 30 minutes or less. That's not going to work at the grocery store. But it works for businesses where you don't need settlement immediately. So I get it. Visa and Revolut have worked together before, collaborating in 2023 to offer card transfers powered by Visa Direct. I'm going to skim. Talks about the truck drivers are still on paper. Okay, now I'm going to show you the important stuff out of this. I'm going to show you a video. Let me make a short video here and send it to you, because a lot of times communist platforms don't allow this particular information. Let me do a video. So notice right here, spend with a multi-currency card everywhere. MasterCard is accepted. This is Revolut, you can see. And this is 2016. So they're linked up with MasterCard. Let me send this to my YouTube right now. Give me a minute. Video. So notice. All right. So what I'm sending you is a Revolut page that I found from 2016. Now, what we have here is a relationship with MasterCard. This was, now remember, Ripple had a trial in 2015, a settlement actually. So by 2016, Ripple was ready to go. So this makes sense, everybody. Revolut was working with MasterCard, and you could spend with a multi-currency card everywhere MasterCard is accepted. Now, think again, Ripple trial, June 2015, whatever it was. So by August 2015, it was all good to go with Ripple, and they got the thumbs up because the very next year, Revolut's sending money instantly with no costs. Before the Ripple trial, I found no evidence of any of this kind of stuff, okay? It was from the Ripple trial after. If you look at Revolut's action online, it just skyrockets after the Ripple settlement. And for those that doubt, hey, it's just a coincidence, right? Okay. Now, that's MasterCard. Now, 2016. Now, if we look here, I'm going to take a picture and show you. That's 2014. So about 2 years earlier, I want to show you that one. So what we got, now you have to go to my community page. This is where things get really, really, really interesting. 2014, Revolut. This is before the Ripple trial, okay? Their website, 2014, is almost nothing at all. It's just a page showing a skyline of maybe New York or something. I'm not sure. Maybe that's Hong Kong. I can't tell. But I sent you the picture. We got Revolut. What does it say below that? Your personal currency cloud. Now, that's a word that we know, but through Visa. Now, I'm wondering if Visa might have been a silent partner of Revolut this whole time, and maybe MasterCard was the public member, right? So, what's the key word here? Currency cloud, Revolut, okay? Let me show you some. That's 2014. Now let me show you this 7 years later from 2021. I'm gonna show you something which is gonna blow your mind, but maybe it's a coincidence. But look how I found this through my ninja investigative skills. Look what I found right here. What does this say? Visa completes acquisition of former Ripple partner Currency Cloud for $925 million. This was 2021. So what we just looked at was Revolut saying that it's your personal currency cloud. Now, at this time, allegedly, Visa's not a partner of Revolut, okay? But in 2014, when Revolut said, we are your personal currency cloud, that's interesting because 7 years later, Visa would buy a Ripple company called Currency Cloud. Now, here's a MasterCard page. We know MasterCard, and then 5 Dennis 1 to 3 says no coincidences. That's a pretty good find there, huh, Dennis? As a, just a coincidence, but isn't it interesting how Currency Cloud is there? Took me a while to find that one, man. I was like, jackpot. This is totally awesome. All right. Now we've got MasterCard partners with Ripple. This is in 2023, last year. I realized that the MasterCard Revolut was 2016. Let me tell you something. It doesn't mean just because you don't see it, don't come to assumptions in crypto. That's what I've always found. It says MasterCard and Visa were partners in 2015, 16. It doesn't mean it wasn't 14. It doesn't mean they're still not partners. Who's to say if Visa was? Maybe Visa was or wasn't. We don't know. Don't assume things in crypto, okay? Don't assume things in general. So what I'm showing you here is that MasterCard, they announced in 2023. Who knows how many years before this, MasterCard and Ripple actually could interchange money with the card. I'll take it all the way back to 2015 with Ripple Singapore. I'll show you that in a minute. That's like 8 years before what we're looking at here. Dang, Crypto Hulk. So what we're looking at here is a MasterCard Ripple joint venture where you could swipe your debit card to use XRP. I'm going to show you a relationship with Ripple in Singapore where they have that same thing. We could swipe your debit card and all that stuff. Oh yeah, they had that in 2015. That shit's not new from 2023. Like I told you, don't believe the numbers and the articles. And oh no, Crypto Hulk, that swipe of the debit card, that only happened in 2023. Oh yeah? Well, I've got evidence to show otherwise. You don't, okay? My job is to help you understand. These little fuckers have done this shit long time ago. By the time they tell you, it's old news. They're onto something you won't find out for another 5 years, okay? Now, let me see. What did I do? I don't see the Ripple. Here it goes. Why do I have it up there? Hold on. Okay, I'm going to show you this article. I had it like 3 or 4 down the line, and it shouldn't have been there. Here's something called Ripple Singapore. Something I found. Five Dennis 1, 2, 3. Ripple wouldn't have sold Currency Cloud without an agreement for access. Jim Mulligan, tax-free gift, get well soon. Right on, man. I think I'm at the middle of this thing. I think I'm better today than yesterday, but I'm also using different kind of squirt up the nose things and vapor rubs. So I'll give it another 1 or 2 days and we'll see. I'm gonna go see my friend tomorrow and get some of that special stuff we can't talk about. Kitch J, thank you very much for that tax-free donation. So here's your Singapore right here. What do we got? Now this video might not have it, but what we got is Ripple Singapore. You got the logo right there. This is also something, let me tell you, have you ever heard Ripple talk about Ripple Singapore? No, you haven't, have you? Have you ever heard Ripple telling you they had a location in Singapore where they could trade gold and silver for like money and cryptos and stuff? Ripple ever tell you that? No. What about your Ripple Las Vegas? Those dumb shits ever tell you? No. What about mastermind groups? They ever tell you that? No. Did they ever tell you anything about Ripple Russia? Ripple China? No. No. They ever told you shit, have they? No. Okay, I decided to put that out there. You can see they had wallets. It says it right here. I'm not getting into this, but at one point, I have one of the videos. It might be this one or maybe it's not, where it talks about a wallet. Okay. But it tells us, yeah, who are the 4 Satoshis, in my opinion. You got 4 entrepreneurs here that made Ripple Singapore. Who's to say these 4 people right here aren't the 4 Satoshis? Now, that's just my opinion, but think about it. The government, Homeland, and I won't say security, find out there's actually 4 Satoshis instead of 1. And look at Crypto Hulk's got right here. 4 entrepreneurs. Just happened to be 4, just a coincidence. Also, Ripple never talks about Ripple Singapore. Ripple never talks about the 4 people that invented Ripple Singapore. Are they the 4 people that made Bitcoin? I'm going to say yeah. And I'll leave this video at that. Yeah, why was Ripple over there with thousands of tons of gold and shit in Singapore. That's all very interesting. I'm surprised no other crypto channel's talking about that, huh? So let me go to the next article here. Let me click out of some of these. But very interesting information that I find, and all the connections are there with the currency cloud and stuff. All this stuff's planned, everybody. Next, talk a little bit of politics very quickly. Something that I find interesting. I found interesting is people are copying Trump. Trump comes out with Bitcoin stuff, then all of a sudden Democrats talk about Bitcoin. 2 Democrats join the Trump team for his presidency, and then you got 2 Republicans that join the Democrats. Like, they're just copying everything he does. That's really what I wanted to talk about here. I'm not going to deep dive this article. I mean, you got the Kennedy family. So many of them were killed. John F. Kennedy. A lot of people think Hillary did that one. Then you got John F. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, and this and that. They're all assassinated. But who is like their son or nephew going with? Trump. Isn't that interesting? And then you got Tulsi Gabbard, who's a strong, Democrat, female, this and that. If you want to call minority or whatever, fine. I don't know. And all of a sudden, she's going with Trump. Now, George Bush and the other ones, those guys are fucking retards. So I hated George Bush Jr. when he was president. That guy was like not cool. He was like a really, really fucked up Republican president. So the mere fact that him and Jeb or something are going with the Democrats, those Bush guys are fucking stupid. The only good one was the dad who worked as a CIA director, and that was Ronald Reagan's vice president. Then he became president. But the George Bush Jr. and his fucking stupid brother Jed, who the fuck cares? But I'm going to show you how these Democrats are copying Trump. Everything Trump does, and the Democrats got to do something. But yeah, at least these people were supposed to be like radical Democrats, and then they saw how corrupt the Democratic Party was, where they just put Kamala in without even allowing voting. So that kind of goes against Democratic, right? Democrats, when you're supposed to vote and shit. Oh no, they said, nope, the president's going to be Kamala. We don't need to vote on it. We're going to pick it. And that's why Kennedy and Gabbard are like, hey, we're done with this. They're going to go work for Trump's transition team. That's massive right there. I can't believe that actually happened. So there you have that one. Let's get into this next article here. The crypto basic. The crypto basic is I don't want to say news organization, but it's a wannabe news organization. Let me show you this. These people have no idea what they're talking about. 5 dentists, 1, 2, 3. I've met with KH, Gav in San Francisco, drunks, and Trump and Pebble, real gentlemen. Oh. Oh, Kamala Harris and, okay, Gavin. Oh, wow. Okay. Pebble. Who the hell is Pebble? Let's look at this article right here from the Crypto Basic. These people are so fucking stupid that work for them. Everybody give Abdul Karim Abdul Wahab. Everybody give this stupid asshole. There you go. That's enough. Let's give that stupid asshole a round of applause for being complete dumb shit. Now let's read the article. The XRP community recently unearthed details on the collaboration of Neum, a rival to Ripple, in cross-border payment with JP Morgan. They joined forces. Okay, so first off, when is this article written? August 27th. Okay, so this is like today or yesterday. Okay, all right. This guy's saying we unearthed a relationship between a company called Neum that's a rival to Ripple and JP Morgan. They joined forces. Okay, let me show you how fucking stupid this person is. Oh God, that Mohammed dude's got shit for brains. Let's look right here. Here's a Ripple page. Here's a Ripple page right there, everybody. Let's look at the Ripple page. Again, we're at ripple.com. Neum is forging new partnerships to open doors in Southeast Asia. Neum began using Ripple's advanced blockchain technology to process transactions. Neum's a Ripple partner. It says down below, under faster, more reliable payments worldwide. Kind of go to the bottom before you get to read more case studies. If you go to faster, more reliable payments, you'll see, thanks to RippleNet, here's what Neum says. Here's what Project Nanu, not Nanu, but Project Nanu, co-founder and CEO at Neum. Here's what he says. Thanks to RippleNet, Neum is the first in the region to offer corridors from North and South America. Can you imagine that? North and South America, and destinations over into Southeast Asia like Australia, Singapore, Malaysia, and the Philippines. Let's go back to the article. What's this cocksucker's name? Abdul Karim Abdul Wahab. You were so fucking stupid. How did you get this job? Diversity, equity, and inclusion hire? I don't know. You obviously don't know what the fuck you're writing. The XRP community recently unearthed details of the collaboration of Neum, a rival to Ripple. No. Khalid Wahum Jabad, whatever your fucking name is. Ripple and Neum are partners, Khalid. All right? Ripple and Neum are partners. And guess what, Khalid? So is JP Morgan. I'm going to show you this in a minute, asshat. Let's go to the next article here. Let me show you how fucked up Wahid Wadud is. Look, go to the Crypto Basic and watch. They'll put on like Fat Granny, which is Crypto Airy from Twitter. They'll put on her and call her Crypto Expert Says. Like, that bitch doesn't know a fucking thing. And these are all people from Twitter. I want to make sure. So when these little fuckers complain, I'm talking about Twitter people and not people on YouTube. Look at the article I just sent you. It says, Ripple partner and JP Morgan join forces. Who is that Ripple partner? The Al Fardan Exchange, which is one of Ripple partner fintech giants. Oh God, here we go with this Wadud Wahili guy. All right, Wadud Wahili. Your article's completely dog shit, okay? Neum's a total Ripple partner. We just got into that with North all the way down to South America, Australia, Malaysia. Okay, it's a well-established fact that Neum's a Ripple partner. We just didn't stumble across that today. Why? Now you did. You stumbled across it. I'm surprised you stumbled out of bed. Okay, but now we got the Al Fardan Exchange, which you're calling a rival. JP Morgan a rival because they're using Al Fardan. Mr. Wadud, the Al Fardan Exchange is using Ripple technology. That's why JP Morgan went to work for them in the first place. Okay, look, this dude, he's so fucking stupid, he has no clue. All right. That will be the end of that article. That Wahid Muhammad guy is so fucking stupid. There he goes. Crypto Aries right there saying some shit from Twitter. But yeah. And they're saying, yeah, it seems a number of these folks interpreted this as Neum connecting JP Morgan and Ripple when it was Neum. Oh, God. Now, the Crypto Basic has this Rat the Kahneman guy and Crypto Airy on there a lot. So, and he always calls them crypto experts and all these kinds of things. I was like, wow. Okay, let's click out of that dumb shit and let's see what else we could learn here. Iota. Oh, have you purchased Iota? Oh, have purchased Iota. We got here Stephen Morris. Dog Chit. That's CHIT. I'm not cussing. Dog Chit Fund 2 right meow. Thanks for the tax-free donation to the channel there. Myota. So if you want to buy Iota, I think you look for the name Myota, okay? So what do we got going on here with Iota? This will be a really brief article, no deep dive here, nice and easy. If you want to buy Iota, it's an ISO 20022, go for it. My name's Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor. I don't know if I gave the disclaimer. Don't listen to a word I say. Don't buy shit that I tell you to. Iota completes. Iota finishes the European Union blockchain pre-commercial phase. Iota completes the final phase of the European blockchain, setting up the stage for scalable, sustainable, and secure blockchain infrastructure across the European Union. Did Ethereum do that? No. What about Bitcoin? No. Chainlink? No. Dogecoin? No. Pepe? No. Sushi Swap? No. Pancake Swap? No. Name another one now. Cardano? No. The European Commission has been working with leading leading blockchain developers. The European Commission has been working with leading blockchain developers, not just anybody. Iota is a leading blockchain developer you need to get. Go get it there, buddy. Set the stage for future scalability, sustainability, and security. Oh, like how Ethereum gets hacked and everything that's Ethereum based gets hacked. Not Iota. Go under where it says blockchain advances in the EU. The developers have been working on cutting-edge prototypes using distributed ledger technology solutions. Oh, like Iota. Initiated, this is under blockchain advances in the EU still, second paragraph. Initiated in 2020, the European blockchain, PCP, was part of a broader strategy of which Ethereum and blockchain are not there. Ethereum and Bitcoin are not there. To enhance the European blockchain services infrastructure, a network designed to support cross-border digital service. Again, if you're not in the 3Xs, and if you're not messing with the ISO 20022s, you're shit out of luck. Some of you guys might want another crypto to get into, Iota. If you can find it, it'll be MIOTA, I guess, would be the how you buy it. That's all we're going to do for that article, except I'm going to tell you, we're going to go into the Wikipedia page on Iota. Let me do a copy and a paste there for you, buddy. I'm going to educate you a little bit. Let's hit a copy paste and check that blocked message. All right. Jason Schatz wasn't notified because the dumb shits at YouTube are shadow banning my channel. Iota technology. This is from Wikipedia. Iota is an open source distributed ledger and cryptocurrency designed for the Internet of Things. It uses a directed acrylic graph to store transactions on its ledger. So it's not like a hash graph like Hedera would be, or maybe is it? I don't know. I don't usually get into this deep in the crypto unless it's XRP. And even then, so it uses an acrylic graph. Iota does not use miners to validate transactions. Instead, nodes, NODES, that issue a new transaction on the network must approve 2 previous transactions. Transactions can therefore be issued without fees, facilitating microtransactions. The network currently achieves consensus through a coordinator node operated by the Iota Foundation. The network is currently centralized. Okay. Iota has been criticized for its unusual design, of which it is unclear whether it will work in practice. Oh, I think it just did, Wikipedia. I think you don't know what you're saying here, buddy. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not. Oh, a guy from Boston University and MIT. This is all Gary Gensler stuff right in here. So I think we know where this is going. I'm going to leave that article at that. I'm done with Iota. Just wanted to kind of get you a little bit familiar with Iota if it's interesting for you. Iota has face reading tech somehow. Says 5 Dennis 123. Oh, great. Face tech. So now it can just do a visual scan and put us on the naughty list. Sure hope I get my Christmas present from Santa. Stephen Morris, thanks for the tax-free donation. I thought Iota was for the movement Internet of Things. Now, the movement of things, you might be thinking of VeChain. That's a supply chain logistics crypto. Pretty much Chinese. Jason Shotch. Here's to the notification police that don't notify my customers. Wow. This whole fucking YouTube, I swear to God, if there was like a better alternative that paid me the same, I'd leave this fucking place. I don't even want to get into it right now. This whole censorship thing is really fucking stupid. YouTube, if you're listening, look, if you want to destroy your business, which you're on your way to doing a great job, think 50% of the people vote Republican. So if they just left, you'd be out of a fucking job, okay? They'd find your replacement for you, okay? Just thought I'd put that one out there. All right. This will be the last article of the show, and that's the show. Let me do a copy and paste and show you what's going on in Africa. Don't sleep on Africa, everybody. I know for 4 years or so, Africa has been a sleeper, okay? I want you to let you know, Africa has been activated. They are the last frontier. Everybody seems to be getting hooked up except Africa. And then Africa, now it's your time. And they are moving fast. Nigeria, the country in Africa called Nigeria, the SEC, Security Exchange Commission, grants an exchange called Quidax, QUIDAX, first local crypto exchange license. The first crypto exchange license in Nigeria, everybody. This is a significant step because normally the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Gary Genslers of that country are fighting against each other all the time. Now all of a sudden, green light, green light, crypto exchange, Nigeria. All the crypto companies in Nigeria now that are operating illegally. Nigeria is giving them 30 days to comply or they're going to get in trouble. Okay, they're going to put on the naughty list. The government also has attacked Binance. The Nigerian government has restricted internet access because Binance. You know, it looks to me like they're trying to do, everybody, is look, if you're a foreign country, you want to control the shit, right? So they're going to kick everybody out until their government people go in and get control. This is what's going on. Nigeria finally realizes they're having an oh shit moment, okay? And that is we need to get our people in control of all this crypto so we make the money here. Otherwise, Binance is going to take it all. See how all this works? So they get this QuidX company, which I'll tell you what, the US and some other people help them get some of their friends. That's what this is. Get their friends and put them in a position. And then the top 10, the next 10 crypto exchanges that open up in Nigeria will be all friends of that government. And when that government feels, okay, we got a good control of this crypto, you can let one or two other people in. That's how the shit's going to go. Just thought I'd let you know that. Now, what's interesting in Nigeria is that they're already Ripple partners via a company called Onafric. I've been kind of showing you this, I don't know, 3 times a week for the past 4 months. Not a big deal. Stephen Morris, thanks for the tax-free donation. In that region area, I thought there was a co-op. There is. That's what I'm saying. It's their people. I've done that show. Last week I did that show. 5 Dennis 123. Thanks for the tax-free donations. Wiki, the most traded pair. When is Bitcoin and Naira and other cryptocurrencies popular in Nigeria, include Dash and Ripple? I don't believe everything on Wikipedia. I'll just use it for some general information. That's why I didn't want to get into that, because anybody can add to it. And so I just wanted to kind of get the basis. What is Iota? What is it kind of basically about? And then before it starts getting all crazy, get off Wikipedia. Your dog, Green Pill. Thank you very much. Fred Toos. Thank you very much. Tax-free donation there, buddy. YouTube doesn't get shit. Neither does the United States IRS. Kiss my ass. Right here is your Onafric article here. Let me, probably already showed you it. Yeah, I did. Okay. Onafric. What is this? It used to be called MFS Africa. It's a payment system. It's built on phone apps. There's 500 million customers at least. MFS Africa mixed with a company called Onafric, and Onafric took them over. The United Kingdom threw in PayAngel to give them a corridor, and the United Arab Emirates gave them PYYPL, and then Australia threw in Zazi Transfer. See, what's going on is this. The bigger, like I told you already, Africa's got to get control of this. Because you can't have, look, the same that happened with all the metals and the diamonds. Other countries went into Africa, took these people over. That's a whole nother subject in itself. The rest of the world went into Africa, stripped them of all their shit, control their lands and stuff. So now we're trying to get the Africans like, hey, here's this tech, step it the fuck up, deal with it, get these networks going, get the infrastructure going. Here's our help, because if not, somebody's going to come in and take over your fucking country. Okay? That's your other alternative. You're going to have a bunch of war and everybody's going to end up dead, and then everybody's going to come in and take over your country again. So get with the fucking tech. Okay? That's what's going on in Africa right now. If you scroll down to the bottom paragraph of this article, you'll see Nigeria at the second to the last line. So that shows you right there, they're already moving money around with Onafric, which is Ripple, okay? So that's how they're getting access when this crypto exchange comes in. Now they got the Onafric and the Ripple tech to move the money. I'm almost positive you got XLM in there. Now, here's the really awesome part of this Nigerian thing. Here's where we know all roads lead back to Ripple. Okay? Let me show you this right here. Here's a Nigeria article. Starts off, Central Bank of Nigeria references Ripple in a 2023 report on digital currencies. Look at right here. Just last year, the Central Bank of Nigeria issued a major report on cryptocurrencies. Last year, that's why right now they have their first exchange. They talk about in the first and second paragraph here how Ripple and the work that Ripple's done influenced Nigeria on their CBDC. They didn't mention any other crypto company. Scroll to the bottom of this article, and it says right here, Ripple, but XRP could be a perfect token for a CBDC project. Right there. XRP could be a perfect token. XRP. It's not Bitcoin, it's not Ethereum, not Chainlink. XRP could be a perfect token for a CBDC project. Central Bank of Nigeria. There you have it. Eating steak and watching Hulk. Jody Nadeau got no notice from YouTube. Please file a complaint. Like every day until they get back to you. All right. I think that's about done. Anybody with a specific question that I can maybe answer in like a minute or two. So now's a chance if you're brand new. I don't know everything. I don't know a lot of technical stuff. Price prediction stuff I might fuck with, but it's still, we don't know. They could switch it up. Price prediction is almost worthless. You got to look at what adoption do you see being taken place? What big, like we're already looking here. Like today's example is great. Nigeria. How that actual government greenlighted, they almost kicked out Binance, right? But then they greenlighted this other exchange. Think about it. They're trying to get control of this thing. They don't want Binance coming in. It could put that country out of business. So see what Nigeria's doing? They're putting in Quedax or whatever the fuck it's called. Nigeria handpicks people, probably the most popular, richest people in that country, puts them together and say, you're going to have this exchange. We're going to kick out Binance. We're going to have our own exchange. And then Ripple is our gold model we're going to follow. That's what's going on in Nigeria. That's pretty fucking amazing. It's not Ethereum. It's not Bitcoin. It's not Chainlink. It's none of that other dumb shit. Question. Best things to do once the X coins go parabolic. Depends on what your definition of parabolic is. For me, I've got to see a minimum of $1,000 XRP. To me, that's not parabolic. 100, 500, 1,000, we're getting there. 1,000. 10,000, definitely parabolic. Even if XRP was at $1,000 and they burned up the escrow, I don't think there'd be enough XRP to move all the money. So XRP's got to be at 10 Gs. So for me, parabolic is 10 Gs. And when it hits that much, I'm selling off probably at least half. Because I don't trust these people and their supercomputers to hack my shit. I'm selling off half my XRP, dumping it in like a Swiss gold or something. And then from there, talking to some really smart people and diversifying it out. I don't have all these answers. I'm trying to get above 60 cents first. So the big boys are proving Hulk's research and timeline. These people are copycats. They can't come up with no shit on their own, so they have to go to a shadow banned channel just to get their fucking timeline shit. That's embarrassing. Does David Schwartz want to enforce social credit score? I have no idea what he wants. He works for the government anyway. He's like a shill for the powerful elites. And he probably doesn't know them because he has handlers in between him and them. But he's a worker for them. And they probably told him, "You will get this done." Let's see. Frick is a London-based holding company. Well, listen to that from Blue Collar Scholar. Ain't that something? All comes out of London. Ripple's got an office in London. Revolut, the instant payment, is out of London. Although it's, yeah, very interesting, huh? Okay. That'll be it. I will end this broadcast right about here. I'm going to look for news for tomorrow morning. If I find it, what time is it? 6:30. This is Pacific time. It's 8:30 p.m. Pacific. Now hold on there. 1970 legend. Thank you very much for the tax-free money there, buddy. When is the phone line coming back? Well, you know what? I didn't really get much of a response. I think people were too scared or something. Now, that one dude would be calling with some bombs. He'd be dropping some information bombs. I'm like, dude, can't say it on the air, man. You'd get the channel shut down. That was cool, but that was very rare. I had the phone line. I didn't do much because nobody would call it. I'd have one or two people, and that would be it. And they'd have some bomb information, and I have to be careful on how they relate stuff. But yeah, just let it go because I didn't get enough. Like you think, see, but what's really fucked up is people want to like always asking me shit on all my social media. Look, I don't answer questions because that shit takes too fucking long to type all this shit out. I'm not doing that. I had an opportunity with phone calls. You got some dumb shit question? Ask me on the fucking phone. So I'm not going to spend 15 minutes or 20 minutes typing you some shit out, man. We're not playing the back and forth text thing. I got a fucking phone, call it. It makes it much easier for me. But people weren't doing that, so I'm like, fuck it then. I still got the phone, but I just don't have it because people weren't calling. All right. Awesome as usual, Hulk. Good show. I think that'll be it. MC Prosperity is up. So in about 2 hours from now, 8:30 p.m. Pacific, if I don't have a show posted, 9 at the latest. 9 p.m. Pacific, if there's no show or nothing posted, I can't make a show if I'm not interested. I can't make a show if I don't love the news in that show. Either it's going to be very informative or I'm going to deep dive some, but I'm not like the other channels where I've got to make a show because I got sponsors. So they'll give you whatever kind of fucking dog shit and you watch it or whatever. So anyhow, that's the deal. I'll see you all on my next program.